Pankaj, my first question to you. What will be the impact of withdrawing rupees 2000 denomination currency note in the market?
Yes, so one important thing in this episode we need to remember is that it will remain a legal tender. This is not demonetization, right? So if you remember in 2013-14, there was big drive where RBI was withdrawing all the notes printed before 2005. So it seems something like that. Probably we'll see some money coming into banks as a deposit, and much of it should be kind of exchanged with the bank. So exchange note will not have any impact. Well, the money which come into bank deposit, that has some impact. So one impact would be it can bring down the short-term interest rate. So if banks have higher deposit, they have to maintain first SLR on that. They have to buy up to 18% of total deposit as in government securities or eligible SLR securities. So we'll see yields coming down. And also because of the liquidity, if you have a higher liquidity, that has positive impact on short-term bond yields. So short-term interest rate, you might see that declining. And in a way, it's positive for banks, even if you consider bank as investment, because big struggle for banks in this year was deposit. So most of the banks, or if you see credit growth, that was in high double digits, so 15-16% kind of credit growth, while their deposits were growing at 8-9%. So many of the banks were kind of forced to raise their deposit rate. Now, with if they get some deposit coming because of this note exchange, probably that will give them some cushion and allow them to expand their margin and don't need to hike deposit rate. So broadly, it will have some positive impact on banks, and will have some downward movement in short-term yields. But we don't expect a very any significant amount coming into the banking system in form of deposit. Probably will have something around 50,000-60,000, but not more than that.
Thanks, Pankaj. The second question to you is a couple of questions asked by one investor. Like
sorry, just to correct myself, it's 50,000-60,000 crores, not
okay. Okay.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.